to bring that to your attention, and that's all I wanted to say. Thank
Yeah,
you
I
for
mean,
taking
here's
my
the
call,
thing
sir.
right here, though. Illegal aliens, their population numbers are not going up. If you're sitting up here bringing them in buses, that's not their numbers going up. That is somebody enacting an agenda. Black folk are still the majority in all these places we're talking about. They never talk about Jewish people's numbers. They never talk about Asian people's numbers. It's only when it's time to sit up here and target black people to be disenfranchised and to remove benefits and protections, all of a sudden you start talking crazy. That's never an argument. When it comes to gay folk, it's never an argument. Ooh, gay folks' numbers are going down. That's never an argument. It's only one that comes up with us. Thank you very much for giving us a call tonight. Let me get caller from area code 415. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Don P. calling from San Francisco.
Don from San Francisco. What's on your mind?
Hey, Jason. Another great topic, and way to go after SpongeBob. I think people missed it. It was kind of over their head when you said they play the long game. Folks, they've been playing this game for 200 years. Since we got out of those physical chains. And after they saw what we could do during a short period of time with nothing, they said, oh, hell, we got to get them out the paint. So what did they do? They started bringing over the Germans and the Polacks. And they kept bringing those people in until they couldn't get enough of them. And then they replaced us in the field by bringing them folks in. That was the first entry, bringing them in to work in the fields to replace us. And they also brought them Germans and Polacks in and taught them how to, I think it was South Africans, taught them how to farm and replace the black farmers. This has always been a replacement game. So we're on the second heavy wave of the replacement because of the fact that they saw that the white population was dropping and they couldn't replenish it enough. So they still, if they didn't replace that air, we were going to fill it. So what did they do? They start bringing these people in. But see, now they're in a panic. They're in a panic because, like I said, all them old folks is dying off. And we're going, whoa, time out. Here's how it's done. We see the hustle, and we already are like, no, you're going to work with us, get nothing from us. And so they're scrambling right now, and they must put a couple extra butter biscuits on the thing for him. But yeah, it's just gotten faster and faster over the last couple of years, and we should. I don't know how people can't see this. If you have any age on you, I can't see how you can't see you have been replaced.
Well, definitely folk can see that. The real thing is whether or not they're going to act on it and whatnot. The message has gotten a lot louder. It's clearer. The fact that Bowling Ball Martin is this damn dangerous, is this damn desperate now to keep quiet about it, that tells you all you need to know. Thank you very much for giving us a call tonight, Don. Let me get caller from code 317. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, my name's Chris, and I'm calling from Indianapolis.
Chris from Indianapolis, what's on your mind?
Yeah, I have a question. How is this not illegal?
It is. It is.
So
there have been courts. There have been courts that have ruled on this already. So yes, absolutely, this is illegal. Hell, you don't even need the federal government. The states can do this. So yes, it is absolutely illegal. Here's the thing that we've been trying to say forever here in the new black media. It's not a law if you can't enforce it, and it is a law if you can enforce it. Remember, lynching, there was no law that said you could go around lynching black folk. There was no law that said you could do that. But it was one that was enforced. It was a practice that was enforced. So guess what? That's the law. Sundown towns and whatnot, that wasn't really something that was written down. That was just something that was a practice that was enforced. And it was so insidious because how do you define the sundown towns, territories, or geographic locations if they're not writing laws that say that kind of thing? So, but if it goes into practice, so absolutely what they're doing at the borders, allowing them up here and whatnot. Hell, there's a federal law that says you're not supposed to be employing illegals. They got to have a number. There's laws that say that they can come and grab all your stuff. They could actually enact asset forfeiture. Remember, as black folk, ever since Al Capone, but as black folk in particular, if you are guilty of a crime, not drug dealing, not just drug dealing, there's a YouTuber, what's his name? Omi and the Hellcat. The feds came, grabbed all his damn cars because they said that he was illegally streaming content from cable TV providers. He wasn't dealing drugs, but asset forfeiture came for him. So what I'm saying is that as black folk, yeah, all these anything that can take your wealth, take your money, disenfranchise, you find out how many powers they have when you're black. Then you look around and say, okay, it's time to go ahead and drop the hammer on everybody else, isn't it? All of a sudden, oh, we lost our hammer. We don't know what to do. Police departments that gun black people down and put their knees on your neck till they strangle you. Illegals. Brother, I've been all around this damn country. In Arizona, in New Mexico, in Georgia, in the Carolinas. Y'all know it. I've seen illegals driving trucks and 18-wheelers, not across the border in Texas. Not across the border in Texas. I've seen them in Georgia, the Carolinas, Texas, Arizona. I've seen them out there. California.
Wow.
I've seen them driving 18-wheelers on the plant, on where they're growing the crops at, in the orchards and the orange fields and the cotton fields, where they're where they're growing the vegetables and the strawberries. I'm talking about they're not just driving on the land where the crops are being grown. They are driving down the streets, on the highways, and in some cases on the interstate. Illegal as a son of a gun. In southern states, in Confederate states, where Lil Boosie is getting yanked out of his car. Let me say that again. Lil Boosie is getting yanked out of his car. But Pablo and the crew are driving full-blown 18-wheelers with chickens, crops, and every damn thing else, and aren't even supposed to be on the soil, much less in the state. Yes, brother, it is illegal. Oh, it very much is. But you and I don't have the powers to enforce that. The folks who do are like, yeah, it's the law if we say it is. And today we say it's not the law. Now, if you show up, it's going to be the law. If you try it. Guess what? It's the law again. Yes, no driver's license at all. How many black folk listen to me right now? You have had your car towed or you've been arrested because you were driving without a driver's license. How many black folk listen to me right now? The police were like, where the hell you think you going? You don't have a valid driver's license. I'm from the state of Louisiana. If you drive with a suspended license, that's a crime. And there are several other states that's true too. If you're driving with a suspended license in my home state of Louisiana, that's not a driving offense. That's a crime. That's a criminal offense to drive with a suspended license. So what the hell is it for somebody who doesn't have a license law and not supposed to be standing on the soil? What offense is that? Because he knows damn well he's not supposed to be doing it. What offense is that? Better question. What is the offense for the white man that owns the equipment he's using? I talked about this before.
That's who they need to go after.
One time I was in the Carolinas. I was watching here and I literally couldn't believe my eyes when I'm driving by. I'm seeing it's a white man and he had a truck and I guess it was fertilizer, though I'm not 110% certain. I guess it was fertilizer, but I'm seeing him and he's talking to this little Mexican dude and I'm seeing him with his hands gesticulating. So clearly the little Mexican fella, he's not fluent in English. This white man is taking all this damn time to sit here and explain to him how I'm watching him in real time, explaining to this fella how to operate the dump on the truck to dump the stuff. how to operate the gears. I'm sitting here out the window while I'm driving by. I'm creeping a little bit. I'm watching him gesticulating, showing the hand motions of what to do. So he's sitting here on the job training. He knows what the hell he got. He knows what the hell he's doing. If we as black folk tried to do that, look at Big Meech. We'd be doing football numbers. They'd have grabbed all our stuff. Asset forfeiture would have come down like a damn anvil. And yet, understand you're being targeted. So brother, you say, how is this not illegal? It is. And your black politicians are sitting there talking about, well, y'all need to support this. And Roland Martin, well, y'all need to support this. So yeah, this is where we derail the train.